Welcome back to Talk of the Town. You see this little magazine outside grocery stores, shops, and just about anywhere you look. But don't let the size fool you. The Island Events magazine, which has been around since 1974, has a big job as the original visitor's guide to Hilton Head and the Lowcountry. Here to tell us more about this all-inclusive official visitor's guide that can be found in print or on the web is Lorraine Jenness, publisher of Island Events and the Official Guide, a WHHI-TV news partner. Lorraine, welcome to the show.
Well, thank you, Sandy. It's a pleasure to be here.
Well, I have to comment, probably the most clever thing I see on this cover, besides, of course, it's the water, and I love that, is the price. It's priceless.
Yes.
And isn't that so true? You said that has been on since the beginning.
It has. Since the first publication in 1974, rather than being free pickup, we're priceless.
Yeah.
So, and we do feel that way about it.
It is. I mean,
right.
If anybody were to go through this, and hopefully people do. It's all over. But it's great it's absolutely excellent for visitors, but even for residents.
Oh, absolutely. And we actually have two publications. We have Island Events, it's monthly, and the Official Guide that comes out 3 times a year now.
Okay.
And Island Events is more editorial driven, not totally editorial driven, but more editorial driven. We have local people who contribute. We have some great articles from Georgine Mortimer at the Island Winery, who talks about the wine pairings and sometimes the history of the grape,
right,
and that sort of thing. And Carrie North does a real estate article every month in Island Events for us, talking about the real estate market, the pros and cons to renting, buying a place to rent,
right,
and that sort of stuff.
And that's great for visitors.
It
because,
is.
That's not information that's easily attainable just by being here for a week. So I would imagine if they pick this up at any of the local hotels, etc., and take it home, it gives them time to leaf through it and find all kinds of really great information.
Right. And that's our goal, is to be as informative as possible to the island visitor and the resident. We have parks charts, where the parks are, what is available at each park, beach information and regulations, no glass on the beach.
Right.
And then, of course, the bike maps and the bike regulations,
right,
which are probably one of the most important things,
right,
because, traffic's
tough. And if you're not familiar with the area, you don't want to run into a problem or be on a dangerous road. I mean, obviously, it's great to follow direction.
Right. And then Doug Weaver, he contributes each month with a golf article on how to improve your swing, what to do, what not to do,
Fishing, you got a little bit of fishing in there.
Yeah, we have fishing in here, the tide charts, great articles from 2 master naturalists, Captain Patty Rainey at Outside Hilton Head, and Kathleen McMenahan from H2O Sports in Harbor Towns. I love their articles. They're constantly talking about the local ecology and how the cordgrass provides nutrients and that sort of thing to the shrimp and the blue crabs and all the things in our sea.
Sure, and it's just it's interesting read. You're absolutely right. So what actually sets you apart? Like the visitor's guide, what sets you apart from other, I guess you would call them visitor guides on the island or off the island?
Right.
What's the difference between y'all?
Well, first of all, we've been doing this a long time.
Yes.
And of course, what a wonderful place we have where we can live, and we have visitors who normally end up as residents at some time in the future.
Yeah, that's very true.
And it's our goal to provide them with the information when they're visitors or residents of, number one, what's happening while they're here. What can the kids do tonight? Is there anything going on at Caligny? Is, Cappy the Clown performing anywhere? Or Yosti? Or, where's the miniature golf course?
Right.
And where do we want to go to eat? Who has live music? Where can we sit outside on a deck and just watch the sunset?
Right.
And that sort of thing. And that's what we enjoy doing is providing this information so the visitor who already is here and they want to make the best of their time, and that's what we see as our goal.
Absolutely.
To do, is to drive the visitor and the resident to the best that Hilton Head has to offer, and the Lowcountry too. We have all the information regarding Bluffton. Bluffton is actually becoming very active with festivals and things like that.
Absolutely.
And they're a lot of fun.
Yeah.
So, and it's not far for the visitors to drive over.
No, it's
and
not.
enjoy the arts festival or the seafood festival or
Yeah.
beer and brats, whatever happens to be going on that weekend.
Yeah,
so.
there's always something fun going on in Bluffton as well as the island and a lot of surrounding areas, so you're right. So what do you attribute the longevity and success of the magazine to?
Well, we, you know, our success comes from our advertisers' success. You know, if the advertisers aren't successful, then that, you know, that means we're not doing our job by driving the visitor and the residents there. So we have so many advertisers who've been with us for almost 30 years or longer, some of them. You know, Camp Hilton Head, outside Hilton Head, the Salty Dog, all the great places where people can go and enjoy great food, have fun. And
those are still strong businesses in
absolutely,
our area. So,
they really are.
The magazine must be doing its job. And so obviously if people are looking for advertising opportunities, we have all the information also on the screen for, you know, local businesses.
Oh, absolutely. That's what we love to do, is to partner with the local businesses and just get them the business. You know, once they get them there, they can feed them well and show them a lot of fun.
Show them the sights, absolutely. Lorraine, thank you so much for joining us today.
Well, thank you for
Appreciate you
having me.
being
It was
here.
great.
And thank you to our audience for joining us on today's Talk of the Town.